Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here with this messy bitch,
Dustin Daly. Hey, what's up?
and we are having an issue between Shannon Rose and another drama channel named Peach Tea, Fruit Cup, something. We're not exactly sure what his name is, but she is being accused of ghosting him at VidCon, and I think that we're giving a little bit too much attention to these people that get ghosted. How do you feel about ghosting?
I feel like it happens. I do feel like in some instances that people don't owe anybody anything. Like, I mean, you don't really owe anybody anything.
Well, just recently we had the issue with Trisha and Nikocado, and he made that video that got 1 million views, and he literally milked the fact that she did not want to hang out with him after he flew out there. For people in the comments can be like, "Oh my God, you're so insensitive because she made him spend money."
He had to come back here anyway.
I'm still on that Nico thing. I think that his boyfriend bought the cameo for Trisha, or from Trisha, and was like, say something about Nico. Just stir up the shit. And I think that Nico had that video planned before that cameo was ever bought.
Well, you do have to add in that Trisha could have declined the cameo. She didn't have to do the cameo.
That is true.
But she did do it.
That is true, but that's very on brand for her.
Oh, of course.
So now you have this like fruit tea, that's what Shannon calls him. He was allegedly supposed to go to VidCon to meet her, and they allegedly had text messages which Shannon in her videos said were completely false. Because the crazy thing is, this person that does not know her from anything, met her a few times at like BlushCon, somewhere else. First of all, I think it's very creepy if you go to some, like every meet and greet that someone has because you're that obsessed with that person. And from what I've seen from this guy, he's obsessed with her. But they were allegedly supposed to do like collaboration, and she ghosted him. She went on her Snapchat, Instagram, whatever, and said that she was having like a very bad day, like anxiety and all that. She does suffer from it. I think she has like postpartum. I've heard that. And he went apeshit.
Can I ask you a question? How would you feel like if you were going to VidCon and you had this meet and greet with all these people, and you know she had a bunch of people there? Like, who, like, that's not the place or the time to do a collaboration. Who has a videographer set up? Which I don't believe he didn't.
He didn't.
Who, like, you don't, like, there's too many people there. What are they going to do? Like, you can't hear them. What's it going to be, like a 15-second cameo? Like, hey, guys, this is Shannon Rose, and we're going to talk about lipstick. Like, what?
Well, they probably have no clue what we're talking about. So I'm going to play his Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the hell it is, right here, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, so I'm at VidCon right now, got my camera in hand because I am going to be shooting a collab with one of my favorite YouTubers, Shannon Rose. Shannon's going to be here in about 20 or 30 minutes or so I'm just getting set up. Just want to let you guys know that there's a new video coming soon. Hey guys, I'm fucking pissed off right now. You don't even know how mad I am, so we're going to spill some tea. How about that? So, as you guys know, like I've mentioned, I had a planned collaboration with Shannon Rose at 3:30 today. I'm literally, like, hyperventilating. I am so mad right now. We were supposed to meet at 3:30 in the Crater Lounge. I brought my camera, I have my setup, I have my tripod, everything all ready to go to shoot our collaboration video. I've been planning this for weeks now. I text Shannon. 3:25 comes around. No answer. I DM her. I tweet her. And I'm trying to figure out where the hell she is. Do you know how I find out that she goes on her Instagram story and she says that she's not at VidCon? I'm not even breathing, guys. Like, literally, that's how mad I am right now. And she blew off our collaboration, did not have the decency to tell me. And you know what, Shannon? I know you're watching this right now, and you want to know something? I'm going to spill the tea.
Hey guys, so I am leaving VidCon. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that showed up at my meetup. It was so nice meeting you guys, and I had so much fun here at VidCon. So thank you guys all for making it special. Sending you all my love and positive energy.
Hey guys, I know I was super heated in my last Instagram story that I posted about all of this Shannon Rose stuff. Obviously, understandably, if you guys are in my position and you're planning to shoot a collab with someone and you make videos for a living, this is what you plan to do. Like, I was really excited, really looking forward to this all day long. So obviously, like, I'm really hurt and really upset. And for Shannon to not even like have the decency like to text me after like all this time, yet my messages are like seen. She's like looking at my Instagram story and you have absolutely no decency. Like, what kind of bitch does that? Honestly, like, sorry, like people like coming for me like, oh, like you called her a bitch, but honestly, like that's kind of bitchy honestly to do. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna try to enjoy the rest of my VidCon. I hope you guys have a good day, and I need a drink. I'm not gonna have a drink, but honestly, like I should go like have some tension tamer tea and relax because this is honestly stressing me out like way beyond than it needs to. But I don't know, do you guys want to see a Shannon Rose exposed video? Because I have some tea on Shannon Rose that will blow your mind. Hey guys, so I know that Shannon talked about this on her Instagram story. I just wanted to tell you my side of this really quickly. I'm going to be filming a video on this, but honestly, I don't understand how she can just go and like blame like her mental health or something like that. I know we all have struggles with our mental health and that sort of thing. I have depression, I have anxiety. I totally get it, and I would totally like respect it from Shannon if she was like, hey, like I'm having a hard day, like I have the kid or whatever, and she can't film or something like that. But anyone, I mean, I would just assume like most people would have like some common decency, especially if you're like a professional YouTuber. Like you would understand like, hey, like if you can't collab anymore, like say it, like just to be like, oh, my mental health. Like honestly, like you think like that's how you're gonna cancel our collaboration? Like wouldn't you guys, like if you guys were me and you were set up ready to film and you've been planning on this for weeks, I drove down to Anaheim for this, like I've been staying in a hotel, like it's not just Shannon, like obviously like I've been going to like some of the other like creator meetups and that sort of thing, but for her to go and hey guys, so I think my story cut off on the last one. What I was trying to say was that when you make plans, whether it's VidCon or whether it was like in my bedroom, I still booked a hotel, I still came here. Yes, I wasn't here just for Shannon, but I did come here excited to collaborate with one of my favorite YouTubers. And for her to go and try to blame her mental health, and not only just that, like she goes and tries to be like, oh, like because he's a drama channel, like you think you can try to like make fun of my channel when you were like so excited like a minute ago. Like it's almost like fake to me to be like, hey, like I'm excited to like be on your channel, let's collaborate, let's do like something fun, and then you're gonna go and like shade me, you're gonna blame your mental health, you don't text me, you have enough time to go on your Instagram story, make a whole story about me, but you don't have time to go and like even just send like a nice quick text like, hey Steve, sorry, like something came up, like I'm having a panic attack or something. And even then I would be pissed off, but I would kind of understand because I do have panic attacks, I still have anxiety, like literally guys, my heart is like racing over this. Like I've been like trying to stay in my own lane, like try to do good videos. That's why I was excited to do a video with Shannon. Like she's like, hey Shannon, have you ever told anyone about why your collaboration with PETA fell through? Because I'm more than happy to keep going on my story until I get an apology.
Okay, so after watching that, he lied. He's a liar. He said that he had a flight and spent $1,000 on a hotel room in Anaheim for like, what was he there, one night? And also, this place was like 30 minutes from where he allegedly lives. So you spent all your gas money is what it was. You didn't actually fucking fly there. Your hotel was probably like a Super 8. They left the light on for you. Congratulations. And he is exposing Shannon now, which I don't think you can expose someone who puts everything.
That girl literally has like everything about herself on the internet. You can't expose what people already know.
Mm-hmm. So he is, according to Shannon, photoshopping text messages, which is very easy. You don't even have to Photoshop them. Like I could take your phone right now and put someone else's name in as a contact and have a conversation and be like, oh, this is so-and-so. Because no one knows Shannon's phone number. And first of all, shame on you, Shannon, for giving your phone number to somebody who, like that one.
Well, girl, I mean, Trisha did it too. What, like...
You know what happened with the Trisha thing, though? He begged to do Trisha's hair, and for payment, she did a video with him, and he thought that he was just like the end-all be-all.
Oh, of course he did. He thought he got one up on all of us.
Mm-hmm. But he does this to everyone. I mean, he's done this to, now Shannon, he's done this to Trisha, he's done this to Tawny Michelle, he did this to you, he did this to T by Alley, he did it to me when he was trying to tell people I was like on all these drugs or whatever live, trying to say that Trisha told him that.
Mm-hmm.
He did it to Jen Gerard from Gerard Cosmetics, and he went hard for Jen Gerard, like,
oh, he
stalker.
Was, like, really
like
hard for her.
She had an issue in her life where she had a man that was, you know, a little fucking creepy, and he went to lengths to try to do an interview with this guy. He was trying to get like the records, like everything like that. And I actually have a special guest that's working on her thumbnail because she's a good YouTuber. Guys, I'm gonna leave all her information down below.
Get your ass over here.
And please go subscribe to her. She is the CEO of Gerard Cosmetics. Slay all day.
Love her so
not
much.
Spons. But he did all of this shit to her too. So, Jen, how do you feel about Fruit Cup, Fruit Boy, whatever?
Fruity Pebble?
Well, I mean, honestly, like, Steve and Mingo made a really nasty...
Who?
Who?
We're not saying names?
No names, no. Fruit Cup.
Okay.
Fruit Boy?
Yes,
tea.
the Fruity Tea channel.
Yes.
Made a... I don't know what else to call it. Made a very disrespectful and nasty and untrue video about me like a year and a half ago, and actually helped someone who has been stalking me for the last 3 years And I mean, the thing was, like, he made this video and I spoke to him the next day. He apologized to me 200 times. He was as kind as a person could be. And I showed him forgiveness and grace, and then he threw it back in my face by making
Can I insert
so
something
many
here
more
too?
videos. What?
You showed him receipts too.
I did.
You showed him how this happened to you.
I did. And I honestly, like, I know, because Shannon and I have talked behind the scenes, you know, off and on, that she is in a similar situation. And I'm sure, being a new mother, you know, I'm not a mom, but as a mom, I know that you're first and foremost, your whole life is protecting your child. And so when people put things out there on the internet about you that these crazy people can try to use against you, it's dangerous. It's not drama. It's not funny.
It's not safe.
Can we insert the fact that he asked if he could babysit her, like, 9-month-old for 24 hours?
Yes. One of the text messages that Shannon says was not true at all said, if you need to, I can take snow off your hands for 24 hours. Creepy as hell.
Well,
That's creepy.
in the text message, it did look crazy for Shannon to say, "Oh, I love that," or she said something
She said, oh my God, yes.
to that effect.
I don't
Both
see-
weird,
She didn't say that.
but that's weird.
I'm not a mom, but I don't see any moms saying that. I mean, mothers are very protective of their babies.
Oh, of
and
course.
From what I understand, like, she had natural birth, she's breastfeeding. Mothers don't let go of their babies for 24 hours. No, that doesn't happen.
So the consensus is, like, we believe that the text messages were fake, allegedly.
That's what Shannon is saying. It's
Oh, well, I mean,
it's very
voiceover.
No, that's what Shannon is saying, and it was just all text messages from him. And the crazy thing was, in his video, let's just say Mingo Teeth is who we're talking about, you guys. We're not linking him down below because trash. So, in his video, it was like night and day, because he was texting her like, "You're not responding to me. Oh my God, I'm so concerned. Oh my God, are you okay? I'm getting really worried." And then it turned to, "I'm sitting here with my videographer, and oh my God, this is so rude and unprofessional," to going after her for her mental health, threatening her, saying, "Why did your thing with PETA actually fall through? I can keep going on my Instagram stories and all this and expose you." So that just shows you the kind of person that he is. That would be that vindictive.
Well, I mean, there's something up. You can't be like, "Oh, I love this person so much," and then 10 seconds later be like, "Oh, I fucking hate you. Like, I'm going to expose you."
But
to
another
the
weird
world.
thing that happens, and this is almost in every situation that I've seen when he's beefing with someone online, he doxed T-by Alley.
Oh my gosh.
And
terrible.
then, so under his Shannon video, all of a sudden, Shannon's new address gets put out. When he was having this issue with me, my mother's old address got put out. And this is not something that happens on YouTube. Like, you can't go to anyone else's comment section and see someone's address, majority of the time. I'm not saying everyone, but it doesn't happen.
Even
I
if we
never
don't-
get that on my videos.
We don't like you.
Dustin doesn't get that shit on his
Take it
videos.
out.
But I mean,
So
if you
it's
did,
just
you would
very
delete
odd.
it instantly,
Yeah,
because you don't want to put
absolutely.
anybody's safety in.
But he's not going to delete it because he's being vindictive. And it's always from an egg account, mind you. There's like no photo or anything. I just put it.
I mean, that's just
food for
wrong.
thought.
And as somebody, I mean, I've had my address put out there, and I've had somebody stalk me. It is not nice to, like, wake up in the morning every morning and be terrified.
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
Well, I wonder how this is going to go for Shannon, because eventually you ended up having to send a cease and desist, and he tore it up on camera.
He did.
And I did see earlier on Twitter, he posted, "The tears are flowing," and he gave us this whole, like...
He's gonna milk it. This is what I see happening, and this is why this video isn't such like a serious one with all like the receipts. You guys did want us to talk about this. I've got many DMs and all that, and you can just go to his channel and see the kind of person he is. You can go on Twitter right now and see what everything is saying about him. Now, in his video, he did say that he's sure that drama channels are going to jump on top of this because we don't like him. And when it happened to Nico, we all defended Nico, which is not true.
Not true.
Which is not true at all.
Not at all.
And we're just going to say whatever we have to because we want to take him down. We don't give a fuck about him at the end of the day.
Period.
No one thinks about him. Nobody is sitting there like, "Oh, what is Mingo up to today?" No one gives a fuck. But he sure as hell pops into my side chat. He'll even go into Faith's side chat and start making fun of Faith's teeth, like all this thing. He's a leech on
He made fun of
society,
my age.
and that's that.
Told me I was too old to be up. I was on Faith's side chat talking to Faith. He told me I was too late to be up that late. Too old to be up that late. Maybe I am too old. I can't even say it.
What do you think of Mingo? You don't think of him?
I
don't
honestly,
think
you
of
guys,
him.
like, I'm a little unnerved about all this attention that he's getting, because clearly he thrives off of that, and he doesn't care if it's positive or negative attention. Most of us will try to do things good so that we can get good attention, but I don't think he really cares, and I think that's dangerous.
Well, it's like there's good clout and there's bad clout. And he's the kind of person that will go for anything. He's like the rewired soul. Let's be completely honest. Like, he just loves any negative attention that comes. So, as much as I wish people wouldn't be talking about Stephen Mingo, it's gonna happen. But I don't see him gaining from this. It's not gonna go the route of a Nico and Trisha situation because, well, one, Nico had followers to back him. This guy does not. And you can tell how fake he is. That's just my thought. It's sad.
It is sad. And I agree that the shift from I'm concerned about you to I'm going to expose you seem to be in like 15
in the same
seconds.
breath.
That's very...
In the same breath.
That,
not even
to me, that's...
seconds.
Having dealt with somebody who's emotionally unstable, that is... that's scary to me.
Well, I said this to Trisha, because Trisha knew what kind of person he was. I don't know exactly why Trisha sat down with him, other than the fact
she
that
deleted that video.
Gave her a lot of money for like YouNows and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, you allowed this crazy motherfucker into your house and in your private like space.
Yeah.
And he's listening. You don't know if his phone's on and recording all that. So it's like, Shannon, why would you put yourself into a similar situation?
Oh, where she lives is very secure.
Oh, girl, I watched his video. I watched part of his video. Like, why do you like he had inserted all these random screenshots. Why do you take screenshots of conversations of people that you're friends with?
Oh, that's another thing.
For any reason.
In his video, he posted a screenshot of when Shannon like was planning to do a collab. He's been trying to get the collab for like over a year now, which that's fine. That's great. Have your dreams. No one cares. But why, when you have like a good conversation with someone, do you then put a screenshot into a screenshot folder? Unless you are going to plan something over time, just like, because no, imagine going to hang out with someone that you allegedly look up to, and in the back of your mind, you're like, I could probably take this person down if I wanted to.
Then he brought up her collab with PETA, and he was like, well, why did your collab with PETA not happen?
Because she ate meat.
But
I don't know why.
no. I mean, honestly though, like, why would you say that about somebody?
Deals fall apart every day.
But why would you say that about somebody like instantly? Like, if you get like, that's not a normal reaction. Once you get mad at somebody, like, if you get mad at someone and you like them or you care about them or you're a follower of theirs, why would you like instantly jump to, oh, I'm going to expose you?
And he said it in a threatening way. Like, I can keep going if you want me to.
It sounds like
he said, I
foul.
can keep going until you decide to apologize to me. Imagine thinking you were owed an apology that freaking bad.
And I mean,
I would laugh.
Nobody owes you anything in life.
There was a situation recently where people were demanding an apology from me, and my apology was, I'm sorry that you needed something to get offended about today. And that's that. Fuck off.
Well, I mean, but wasn't it the same situation with Tawny Michelle?
Yes.
You know, when he was insulting her,
posted her mugshot.
In recovery, and you know, I mean, I'm not an advocate, but I know that it has to be really hard to come back from that, and people who come back from that should be really proud of themselves. It's not something to...
Yeah.
He told her story before she told hers.
Yeah.
So,
messed up.
End of the day, if people think this video is bullying...
Well, hold on. Let me just say one thing. None of us would be friends if it wasn't for this.
That is true.
So we do kind of owe him for that, because I do love you guys so much. And honestly, like Dustin, I mean, you stuck up for me when he went after me like that.
And I got dragged across the coals, girl.
You got dragged back and forth across the internet, like tied to that bumper and dragged it 100 pounds.
And I want to point out that he said that she did this to someone that has less followers than her. I had less followers than him at that time, and he tried to stalk me out.
Didn't he even say in the video that people wouldn't even know who you were because your channel was so small? Was it something like that? Did he say that in the video?
They know who I am now.
It's a total attention grab. I mean, he went after... He tried to like expose my marriage and everything too. So
and your arrest.
And my arrest, which there's videos if you guys want to go check that out.
Your arrest always brought up.
You know, I don't know. I feel like we're like all so unenthused with this video just because we've dealt with this person for so long and have been through so many things with this person in such negative ways that it's like there's no way to do this video without it coming off.
And you know, when somebody wrongs you and you show them kindness and give them grace and mercy, and then they throw it back in your face, that's really not cool. And when they make you relive the most horrible thing that you've been through in your life, that's terrible.
Another thing he said is that he paid for Shannon's like hair and makeup to get done. Two questions. Why would he pay for that? And why didn't he do her hair for her? He does hair.
But you know what? I follow her on Twitter, and she tweeted out like her Venmo account.
Yeah, and now he's apparently going to go to the bank, and
so
he always says that, and then he'll threaten a lawsuit because his husband's you can probably find him on Craigslist for work. Not exactly sure where he does law, but I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Let's talk about James Charles real quick.
Okay.
Because James Charles went to Knott's Berry Farm, you guys, and got the VIP experience. Said they provided security for him. I don't know why Sugar Bear didn't. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know.
It wasn't
Knott's
Sugar Bear.
Berry.
Nikita wasn't there to give him the plug, girl.
But Gabriel was.
Oh, that's true.
Gabriel was there, so Gabriel, you're not looking out. We could have had someone sitting here on the internet crying about rides or something.
Oh, he'll Snapchat about this video if he sees it.
Thank God.
And then we'll get more tea.
So, James was on one of the rides. A girl tweeted out a picture of him and said, I've been waiting in line for 2 hours. And then James Charles, some choice words here, came on. They shut the ride down for him, and she didn't think it was fair.
Wait a minute, they shut the ride down?
That's what she said. But I know, like at Disney, you can pay $349 per person for a 7-hour private tour, which they take you like up the back ramp and then you get to be on the ride first. And that doesn't seem like a lot of money for Disney, actually, $349, because a one-day ticket's like $250.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
I don't know. I mean, when I was a teenager, I worked at Six Flags. And of course, this was 1984. But
oh, you really?
No.
Right?
Bones are creaking.
But, I mean, when we had like Elton John and George Michael and, you know, Heather Locklear and Tommy Lee and stuff, like come to the park all the time, and they would just walk around with a security guard. And I worked on rides. They would just come up your exit and say, hey, you know, I've got these people, and you'd be all, you know, you'd be fangirling, and you'd put them on your ride, and that would be it. I mean,
but
they didn't shut the rides down.
I don't think the ride was shut down. I think the girl just said that.
Oh, reacted?
What I could see happening is they put him on the train, because he did have a bunch of his friends with him. So the whole train could have been filled. But they will send that one off, and then some places will send one empty behind you, and then the ride will commence. Because then you have time to get off at the end and get off before anyone gets to you. So I don't think it was shut down. I think people are overreacting with it. But James Charles went on his Instagram story and had this to say about it.
Oh my god, we finally just got home. I am so tired. It is not even funny. Holy crap, you guys. I just had such a fun night out with the kitty girls. We went to Knott's Berry Farm and then Cane's for dinner, and it was so good. I got to meet so many of you sisters too. I just want to give a quick shout out to Knott's Berry Farm for having me and my friends tonight. This is not sponsored, but they are truly just so great to work with. I just really like going to Knott's because their team has everything like so buttoned up and so together, and it just makes the whole experience so easy. For my friends and I, were able to enjoy the park and get around safely and enjoy the rides. But most importantly, okay, they always let me meet you guys and take selfies and like say hello and give hugs whenever I can. And that sounds stupid and sounds really crazy, but a lot of times amusement parks or other places like that will ask me not to say hi to anybody or take pictures, which is always frustrating. But I do understand, obviously, it's like policy. I can't always change it. And a lot of times it can become really unsafe if like a large crowd forms, which it always does with the sisters because you guys are the best and so crazy. But Knott's always lets me say hello and always make sure that you guys are safe while doing so. And like, that's really freaking cool because your guys' safety is obviously a huge priority of mine too. So yeah, I had such a fun night. I met so many sisters. If you took a photo of me, please tweet me the photos. If I didn't get to say hello, I'm sorry. I still love you. I love you the most. All right, you guys, I'm going to head to the bathroom and wipe this makeup off. It has been on for so long now, and I'm so beyond ready for bed. Yeah, if you guys have not yet seen yesterday's brand new video, check it out. It is a gaming video, which is very different from my channel. I promise we'll be back to regularly scheduled beauty content next upload. But yeah. Okay, love you guys.
So, James Charles thanked Knott's Berry Farm for the security, saying that they invited him, they decided to go. And I think that James Charles loves the attention though, because he went with full glam to a hot ass theme park.
Oh yeah,
lashes and all,
right now.
dressed up and everything. It's like, if you think it's gonna be such an unsafe environment, it's like, why aren't you just wearing like wear that hoodie you cried in?
Okay, wait. I gotta know how he kept his lashes on the roller coasters, because when we went to Disneyland, I was doing this on Space Mountain. My lashes were trying to flap off everywhere.
In one of the snaps, you could see his eyelashes. They were like going,
Well,
but they stayed on, girl. They stayed on.
You've got a point though. Like, there's all kinds of A-list celebrities that still go do things like normal people.
Yeah.
They'll have on like a baggy top and like sunglasses and a hat.
I see Steve Harvey all the time at Epcot in Florida, and he's never like that. It's James Charles likes the attention and wants the people to be screaming his name. That's why he goes in the full glam and all that and doesn't wear like a baseball hat or
Who
sunglasses.
gets glam to go to a hot-ass amusement park?
Someone who loves attention.
You know
So-
what? When I worked at Six Flags, Tom Cruise and Emilio Estevez came on my ride. They waited in line. Tom Cruise
Yes.
and Emilio Estevez waited in line to come on my
it
ride.
can be done. Do I think people are overreacting about this? Because a lot of people were like, oh, he's a snot-nosed brat. And did he respond
And he
to
is.
me? I tweeted it out and said, oh, girl. And then he responded to me, which is kind of weird because he has me blocked. I don't know how he saw my tweet. But he responded that he was invited. That's fine. That's good.
You know
I think
Gabby's
that
saying
this,
that shit.
Yeah,
Fun, too.
I think that this is just looking for tits on an ant. And people are just upset about nothing because it's James Charles.
I mean, people never look, when people wait in line for a ride, especially when the lines are long, they are never in a good mood. Trust me. I did that for 5 years. It was the funnest job I ever had, but it was the hardest job I ever had. And yeah, people just standing out in the heat and stuff, they don't dig it. So I think it probably just people getting cranky.
Yeah. That's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is, again, Dustin Daly and Jen Gerard. I'm going to leave their information down below. Send them some hate, send them some love. I'm sure they don't care.
We love hate comments.
Have a good day. Bye.